I want to introduce you to a special person. It's Mr. Bob Mills, the MP I worked for my first allocation. So, Mr. Mills, can you describe a little bit, what is your background?
Well, basically, I was trained as a biologist. I taught for a number of years. Then I opened my own business, worked with American Express around the world, and in 1993 was elected as a Reform Party member, and have been in Ottawa ever since.
So that would be 15 years?
15 years, yes.
15 great years. So can you tell us a little bit about your passion? Mr. Mills is a really passionate man, and I think hearing about his passion is of a lot of interest.
Well, of course, the environment has always been my interest, and I probably went through the phases of radical environmentalist to now understanding the system and how you get things done. Garbage is of particular interest to me, and we've traveled the world, my wife and I, looking at garbage sites and how we could improve not having landfills anymore. Of course, most recently we've installed a solar system. We now sell into the grid and produce all our own electricity and heat our house with solar collectors.
That all sounds really fantastic. And I had the chance to visit the riding in November for a week. I went with Mr. Mills around, and I have to say Mr. Mills is a rock star. So being around with him was just a really nice experience. People were super friendly, and maybe Mr. Mills can talk a little bit about the riding itself.
Well, basically, we're primarily now an urban riding. It's the riding has gotten smaller and smaller. Our area is very vibrant and growing. Second youngest population in Canada.
Wow.
We have a lot of engineers. We have 7 world-scale petrochemical plants. So a lot of young people, a lot of young families, very interested in the environment, obviously. They treat me fantastic. I became an honorary fireman on Saturday, for example.
Oh, congratulations.
And I have my own fire hat now. But people treat me great. I get about 80% of the vote, and it's just a great experience to go home and feel so welcome. And they were really excited to have you there, and the town hall meeting, they still talk about it, and they still ask me, how's Veronique? And so that's pretty neat.
I can't believe you're retiring. What? So maybe we can talk a little bit why you like to have interns and how many interns have you had? Because I think you're a really big fan of our program.
Well, you know, we've been fortunate enough to have had interns a great many years. I don't know how many it is exactly, but I think of the 15, probably at least 10 or 12 times we've had an intern. The very first thing that I say about an intern is you're part of our family. You're part of the group here. No one, we're only as good as our weakest link. So it's not a matter of filing papers, it's a matter of digging in, becoming part of the group of 5 if you want. The 2 in the riding, 2 people here, and it's just you fit in, and we make you part of, hopefully, the group, and that's what's most important. We, whether we're writing questions or whether we're preparing for town hall meetings, whatever, we want the intern to be part of it, feel at home, and feel like they're contributing.
Well, I certainly felt like I was at home, and even in Alberta.
So I would say to any member of Parliament, it'll be a great experience. We have never had a bad experience. Every intern has contributed. It's like having another workforce within the office, new ideas, new excitement. And so I encourage every member of Parliament, get involved in the program. I know you'll enjoy it. I know your constituents will love it. I know your office staff will love it. And particularly, thank you, Veronique, for being an intern in our office.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mills. And I do encourage also young people to apply for the program because it really is a great experience.